You know? I kind of forgot that we had stopped right by this dead wolf here. But you know? At least we defended our territory. Hello everybody, Saltasuit Ren, and welcome back to more WolfQuest, where we should probably get our food back from this little coyote. Thank you very much. It's the middle of winter. Wind and Callie are both slowly being trained up. It's been a while since I've last picked this up. I think Callie has always been a little bit bolder than Wind, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're also... Are we tired or are we just kind of chilling? I'm not sure. How are we doing? It's been a while, so I might need to reacquaint myself with the controls. Looking around at the territory... Did we... Hold on. Jasper Pack is still technically around. But we've taken out their... their leaders. So, what comes next is the question. Let's see. Right now we're still trying to get everybody, excuse me. Everybody's at level 100 or 100 experience. I almost said level 100. It's like, oh my gosh, no. Like 100 experience. So now we just need to get Wind and Callie's weight up. Okay. And if you're wondering why I'm playing with these guys when they're the last pack that I played with, I think I'm going to just stick with one pack until the end of the next litter of pups and see how I do with that. Let's see. My weakest territory is pretty far to the other side of the territory, but I think we ought to head out there anyway. We're gonna have to go out this direction. Also, if you notice the audio quality is a little bit off, I do actually have my bedroom door open. I could probably close it now that my sister's home. But we were kind of doing an experiment with the dogs, because part of the reason I haven't been able to record recently is because even though our roommate has left, for some reason Spirit has gotten super, super anxious. So you might hear him like whining and barking at some points. Like, I know you've heard him in the past because I've tried to record with him in his kennel. We're trying to see how he does out and about upstairs with our other dog Laurel. Because Laurel is an anxious chewer and Spirit doesn't do so well on his own. So I'm kind of wondering, how are we going to... We were kind of wondering how we were going to get Spirit to stop being anxious all the time. I can hear him whining a little bit because my sister just came home. And she went to go and change after work, and the Spirit is left on his own devices. He knows that she's home, and he's like, but why am I still out here? Why is nobody paying attention to me? Did I just hear whine in the game? Oh, hello, what is this? Oh. We could get a rabbit. Anybody hungry? Want a rabbit? It's a little white rabbit. There's also a human thing somewhere. Got all these guys coming to take a look at this rabbit. Kind of want to... go ahead and kind of just chill with the family, you know? Because right now we're just kind of doing our own thing. We're just having some fun. We do have to go and head on out into the world. But you know, we're making do. We're surviving. everyone's already at all the experience they need. We just make sure everyone's fed. Simba, I know you're trying to chew on something you're not supposed to, buddy. Please stop. Definitely hearing a lot of coyotes out there. I'm slowly trying to make my way a little bit more south right now. Then we'll be able to kind of take care of the territory down there. I know our one, like, big pack is to the north, but I think we've kind of dealt with them for the time being, and I do not want to lose our territory to the south. I also want to make sure that we still have some dens down here. Because there are some dens that we want to avoid after losing pups. That's kind of what we're currently thinking is not every den is suitable anymore. Because some dens prove to be a little too dangerous, and technically it's because of our own negligence. But, like, they also just have bad memories. We're a slightly larger pack. There's 4 of us now. Maybe we could avoid some bad stuff happening in the future. Or maybe 4 won't be enough to protect a larger litter of pups. We'll have to see. Okay, scents are coming from this direction. Let's see. Anybody want this rabbit? Callie, Wind? What are y'all doing all the way out there? Okay, Cricket's getting the rabbit. Wind's having some of the rabbit. Callie, do you want the last of the rabbit? Callie likes to keep her distance. That's something I've noticed. Wind likes to follow Cricket around. Callie likes to keep her distance from everything. It's pretty interesting seeing like how different everybody is. All the scents are coming from this direction now. Well, that's just fine. I heard yipping and I realized it's Spirit outside. Like, is everything okay, pups? No, it's the actual pup. The pups are fine. They are just kind of excited, I guess. This is the first day that they have not spent, like, locked in their kennels the entire time. They don't know what to do with themselves. Like, they'll have days when, like, they don't spend the kennel, but it's just, like, they don't spend it out of the kennel unattended. Ooh. Unattended, unintended. I was like, what, am I saying words right? Yes, I am. No, let's hunt an elk. Just to make sure we have some food available. Callie is following us. Alright. Herd is running. Alright. Not sure if there's anyone in particular I want to chase right now. Maybe this one. Well, there's a mama right there. Oh, excuse me. If we target them... They ran straight to another herd. Which is admittedly kind of funny. But I know we, like... Alright, mama. Alright. While someone else is targeting the baby, I'm targeting the mama. Ooh, mama's slow. Mama's weak, okay. Where's the baby? She's running back to her baby for sure. Where is the baby? There. Just gotta be persistent about it. Ooh, hello, Mama. She took a pretty heavy fall. We could take her down and then have a decent meal for a while, actually. I'm just kind of like looking at the pup's health and wondering, is this worth it? Because I don't know if the baby is weaker or not. I don't know if I was actually biting her right there or if I was just like standing there. But I mean, we did our best. We're a bunch of really capable hunters in the making. I'm still wondering how the pups end up darker than both the parents. Because I know Neftis is apparently genetically black, but she really doesn't look it. She looks gray. In fact, is it just me or does Cricket look darker than her? He kind of does. Just barely looks a little darker than her. And meanwhile, the pups are both black. Both in terms of appearance and just genetics. So it's like, what happened there? I think we should go ahead and sleep. So let's do that. By the way, if you're this far into the episode and you're enjoying what you've been watching, please do be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be trying to getting back into recording these videos, trying to avoid getting burnt out, so it's kind of part of the reason I took a bit of a break. But man, oh hello, there's a cougar chasing away a coyote. I know that. There we go. Let's see how this goes. Neftis, I know I've like chased off an even bigger, like, ooh, geez, camera. I know while playing as Eagle, I've chased off cougars many times. I've chased off 2 cougars at once before. I know how to do it solo as well. Just gotta get it to about like half its health. And a little this side, it's had enough. Also gotta stop just auto running. Am I auto running right now? Yes, I am. Come on. Run away, little cougar. Run away. Is that a coyote or a fox that's watching us? Whatever it is. I think it's a fox? Yep, it's a fox. That fox is just kind of like, wow, they really took on that cougar? Was that worth it? I don't know if it was worth it, but it was fun. I need my pups to grow big and strong. Ooh, we've got a green pack. That's what I called Leaf, if I'm not mistaken. They are really moving in. And if I'm not mistaken, they're Eagle Rock pack. Ooh, that's fun. I am looking at my thing, and for Leaf, I'm pretty sure it's names of fictional characters? Oh yeah. So these guys are gonna have some fun names. I recently added to my list, even though I've never gotten to really use them in one of my series yet. I added to my list recently, since I got into Twisted Wonderland, a bunch of character names like Leona, Azul, Crowley. Gonna have some fun. Gonna have some fun with that. Anyways, let's continue marking our territory, shall we? Coyotes, hello. And a couple of deer. Oh goodness. I do not want to lose strength, please. Jeez, I'm looking at my health. I don't normally go that low in health. How did this happen? Run like the wind, wind! Get that dough! Come on. She's so close to being taken down. There we go. Are we actually hungry? I don't know. But getting some extra food, always a plus. Don't mind the pups. They are just happy to, like, kind of be on their own for a little bit. I don't know if you could even hear them barking, but they are definitely barking up there. Oh, bison. We are staying the heck away from those. And we ran straight into some elk that we are not chasing. It's kind of funny because I'm like trying to like take care of everything that's going on here. Trying to take care of our territory. There's not much to say or do right now, because right now it's just a waiting game for the pups to reach full size, which shouldn't be too far off. Speaking of names based on fictional characters, it occurs to me that there's a ton of characters in media named Jack. I'm wondering if I should start adding surnames to the list. Like, there's Captain Jack Harkness, there's Jack Howell, there's Jack Skellington, there's all sorts of Jacks from different media, and I'm like, should I add like surnames so I can like kind of play around with that a little bit, or should I just leave it as is? Jack Sparrow. There's so many characters named Jack, and I'm like, I want to use it as a name for like some wolf that pops up at some point. But am I going to stick with it or not? We'll see. Is that moose run? That's an elk running from us. Okay, we're not chasing that elk. Don't know why it's running. You had nothing to fear from us, but okay. we're gonna kind of wiggle on over this way, because there is a singular... Actually, it'd be kind of funny if we just left this one singular empty hex alone, where nothing can really get to, and see if, like, some pack tries to take it. Because it's, like, not that important, right? It's just a little, it's just, like, something extra and difficult to get to. It's technically, like, just barely outside map. Like, half of it's outside the map. In fact, do we want to, like, even go along this little river? Like, or at least, like, into where, like, the area is more open. Most of our territory tends to be a little bit more forested. You know? Den nearby. Hello? I believe I know where this den may be, unless this is the river. Den nearby, though. It's one I'm gonna enjoy, I know. Ooh. I like this. I remember this den. This is like an old family den. Neftis' younger siblings lived here for a little bit when flea infestation got pretty bad. So it is a family den. And that's a big thing for Neftis is, like, family. I think we might have our next litter of pups there. That's my goal currently. Our next litter of pups will be at this old den. Where is it? It was like right around here. There it is. Gonna put a marker here for... Wrong button. Gonna put a marker here for... So... Waterfall done, because it is right by a waterfall. At least it's a waterfall when it's not frozen over. This right here, beautiful view. Gorgeous. Like this place, right along this river, there's a few dens and they are all just awesome. I love having this place in our territory. Also very close by den here if we want to move at some point. Right now I'm also trying to go for a place that we've already left some food that we've eaten. Den nearby! If I'm not mistaken, out here, it's like... Oh, it's up there? If I'm not mistaken, this is gonna be like... Maybe it's actually something... Nah. We found it, but is it like... It's not really worth it. Let's go for that food. There's something that we've left half-eaten over in this direction. I want it. It's like right there. Ooh. Alright, let's eat the remains of this cow carcass, children. Come along, gather round. And then we'll curl up and go to sleep. Oh, Cricket's injury has healed. Excellent, excellent. Alright, pups, how close are you? Still have a little ways to go, huh? Ah, you gotta get to 80 pounds, pups. Please, get your fill of food. I'm gonna get my fill of food. And maybe we should start heading up in the direction of that new pack, just to make sure that they don't get any ideas. Let's go ahead and do a little howl since we've woken up, and I'm hearing some wolves out in the back. Could be a coyote, but I just want us to make sure, like, whatever's going on out there, nobody else gets any ideas. Don't want us to stay silent out here, you hear me? I just noticed by the river there's something going on there. I don't know, are those animals down there, or is that just like trees that look kind of funny patterned? Because that looks a little too organized to be natural. That could just be me. It could just be my imagination. Still, it pays to be paranoid sometimes. Hello, little cougar. Not so little, but still. Ooh, there's a new pack coming in, Left Gulch. They're red, so they're gonna have some pretty funky names. We've got a leaf pack and a fire pack. This is gonna be interesting. I know that new coming packs usually tend to be at around the same difficulty as you. Like, however many wolves you have, they tend to have a few more just to kind of match that. Hiking boot. Kind of wandering up here, but I don't know if I want to keep going on up there. Okay, I think that the dogs are getting a little antsy about something. Ooh, there's a skull. Ah, my sister's home. That's what it is. Okay. Come on. We need to give the pups some food. These pups. There's kind of just a lot of waiting right now is what it is. And if all the pups have eaten, I'll come and get the last of that. And why not sleep? We're at a point where our bellies are mostly full. Just gotta wait everything out. Oh hey, our minor injury has already healed. Excellent. Eagle Rock and Left Gulch are starting to expand their territories. Okay. We should probably head on south so we can make sure that Left Gulch doesn't get any ideas. There's some territories to the south that we need to take care of after all. Ooh, look at that half moon. That's pretty. I love just like the little things in this game sometimes. It's like... Hello? Oh, did we accidentally chase a deer? It was accidental. But, ooh, hello. We could go after the elk. But I want to go take care of our territory. Okay, we're not that hungry right now. Our pups need to grow. I'm just kind of doing this little back and forth, like... Right now, I want to do something interesting. The most interesting thing right now is the off chance of meeting wolves from another pack, meaning that we kind of gotta go take care of our territory. It's not likely that we're gonna meet these other wolves. But we kind of are right on the edge right now. So off we go to the south. We're going a little too south. Or too much to a wrong direction. We gotta go more in this direction. Alright, who wants a rabbit? There you go, little pup. Oh, you ate the whole rabbit, okay. You know what? That's a good sign. I will take it. Alright, where are you, Callie? You keep falling behind. Callie, this is for you. Let me drop it. Thank you. Here you go, Callie. I just realized Eagle Rock is taking so much territory up north. It's kind of insane. I get the feeling that they're gonna be a bit of a threat. That's gonna be fun. Like just kind of observing that. Just storytelling wise, like the way that they're claiming so much territory shortly after arriving. Where's that meme with like the leopard from Kung Fu Panda? I've never actually seen Kung Fu Panda. I need to watch it at some point. Remind me to watch it at some point. But it's like, yes, a worthy opponent! Our battle will be legendary! I've seen that around. That's kind of what I'm thinking looking at them. Like, finally, there's somebody who's also, like, kind of obsessed with territory. We're not really obsessed with territory, but we kind of have the biggest territory so far, so... We'll see how this goes. We need to go a little bit more south-south. Excuse me, Cricket, I know you wanted to just chill and relax. Maybe near this rock would make for a good marker. Maybe I should like start like trying to find like some sort of landmark, even if it's like a minor one, to like leave a scent post by. I normally just like enter a territory and just like do something, but maybe I need to like find like something that makes it feel like it's actually significant. There's bison nearby, there's moose. I went to this because I was like, all right, let's try and find something to eat now, and I always see our bison. Nope. Moose could be something depending on the size. Maybe not. I'd rather find some elk. But right now, I don't want to venture too far. I see where the bison are all the way up there. Where are the scents coming from? If there are any scents. Kind of getting to nothing. It also occurs to me, if I want to take care of my territory more effectively, I also want to have the den way down here, I might need to give some territory up. And I don't know how easily Neftis is gonna want to... Yeah, there's the bison I'm smelling, okay. I don't know how much Neftis is gonna be eager to let go of territory to gain more. Ah yes, here's this den. It's deer, but it's better than nothing, right? Yeah, mule deer. We can take mule deer. Snow elk, but you know. Ah, they ran this direction. I see them. Let's go, pups. Let's get some good food. That coyote's trying to join the hunt. Maybe the coyote is the reason this elk or deer is already so low. Alright, pups, dig in. Get yourselves some food. Why is it telling me to try and steal her meat chunk? Oh, there's bison right there. Hello. Oh, hello. I just realized that we could hear some of the enemy howling out there. Listen to that bay from wind. Geez, Eagle Rock is going to be very fun to deal with. Let's go ahead and get some sleep again. I'm going to actually try and keep recording until we get to the next mission. Because I feel like I'm going to be cutting out a lot of just blank space. We can chase off those coyotes. Oh, hello. Alright. Who are you guys? Eagle Rock, they're the greens. Alright, let's give you guys some names. First up, Elias for a subordinate. Okay, so Elias. Katara for the pack leader. Okay. Katara. Rough Nut for one of the subordinates. And Pearl for another subordinate. Alright. Katara, Rough Nut, Elias, and Pearl. Let's see how we do. I'm gonna start taking on Pearl personally. Finally, we have a new pack in town. I've been wanting to meet these guys just because it's fun to like actually use character names sometimes, you know? So for clarification, I know that there are people who know that I am a fan of Minecraft and Minecraft YouTubers. Pearl in this case is supposed to be Pearl from Steven Universe. Because I'm trying to like... Because they're supposed to be fictional characters, and even though there are like some people who say like characters versus like the creators, I didn't want to kind of jump into that for my little list, so... We got Pearl from Steven Universe is basically who this one is named after. Oh, they've given up their attack. Excellent. I feel bad though, because Neftis is not one who lets things go unpunished. And as long as these guys are still around... she is gonna keep chasing. That's the thing. She's not someone who lets this kind of thing go unpunished. Our pups are so close. We have like a few more nights before... I have a few more sleeps before our pups grow up, are ready to move on. Admittedly, I'm the one who's going slowly because I want them to escape. Just because they have such fun names, you know? I want them to have a shot at leaving. They're kind of trapping themselves up against that giant wall, though. If we howl, maybe they'll run faster. Come on. I feel bad. I want them to have a shot at escape. You know what? Roughnut's getting separated. I'm driving them away from their escape route. It's like, I know, I'm sorry, Katara. I don't want to destroy their pack so early on. I want this to be, like, equally matched, but... I want these guys... In a very contradictory way, I am rooting for these guys. I shouldn't be, because they are the enemy, but I'm kind of like hoping that they stick around for a while. So I kind of want to avoid attacking Katara, but Roughnut seems to be getting herself into trouble with us. So Roughnut, sorry. I saw you circling. I know you're trying. You two, run already. Run! You guys are in our Did they forget that they were trying to run from us? Cause I saw Elias's fighting meter going up. Did you guys forget we already killed one of your own? Oh my gosh, I think they did. Guys, I want you to have a fighting chance here. Okay, Roughnut, we're sticking with you. You're going the opposite direction of where I want your family to go. Come on, Roughnut. Oh, hey, there's the spawn rock up there. At least I think that's the spawn rock. We're pretty close to the center, aren't we? We're close enough if I hit hide territories. Yeah, that's the spawn rock. Do you think it's worth continuing to chase them? Should we go find some food? No, we took out 2 of their members. I think we'll let it slide for now. They've been weakened quite a bit by us just from that alone. I think we can let it slide. Is that deer? Regular deer? That's a pretty big herd of deer. I've never seen just a regular herd of deer that big. They're not pronghorns, right? Oh, those are mule deer. Why is that herd so big in this game? I've seen like maybe... Huh. Alright, Callie's found one that she likes. I feel like Callie is like the one who's most likely to be like the next leader of the pack in the future. Kind of wish I was on Iron Wolf just so I could like say, all right, when somebody's gone, now like this is the new leader of the pack. But that would require me playing on the higher difficulty, because I am on easy difficulty, not normal. Okay, hello, let me eat. Hello? Not sure what I'm hearing. I think those are coyotes. Well, whatever it was, let's go ahead and get some sleep. Try and move on to the next day. Let my pups please put on some extra weight, thank you. They saw that coyote. I noticed the coyote. They saw it. I think that might have been a fox, actually. The fox was just a little fox, guys. Don't worry about the fox. It's just a fox. It's not even a threat. Oh. I saw Jasper pack for a second. I was like, did we already kill off the entire pack? No, I was like, worrying about nothing. No, we're fine. See, these guys, they're still around. It's just like they're spending so much of their time down the lower section of their pack, probably dealing with the left gulch. You guys, Wind and Callie, should I just sleep again? Let's do that. I want them to grow up big and strong, please. You guys need to reach, you guys need to reach 80 pounds. Can you do that? Please? Okay, we got some coyotes, and there's a hex raid out there. You know what? We can take care of that hex raid pretty easy. Okay, what weight are... Yeah, these two are like so close. Okay. Let's go head out and deal with that hex raid. It's gonna be the fire pack as well, so they're gonna be fun. Don't have time to deal with coyotes right now. Right now, there's a den nearby. Don't know if we have time to deal with that though. Maybe in the future. Right now, we don't tolerate territory thieves around these parts. Let's go ahead and strengthen this area. Another den nearby. By the banks of this little river. Part of me is like, oh, but it's like so close. We could just... It's gonna be like right under here, isn't it? Alright. It's a little bit more central. It's something we could think about. Dispersal wolf scent. Might be some elk near there. Okay, we're gonna leave the cougar be. Okay, I think we're getting close to where the hex raid is. Let's go ahead and do a pack rally. There we go. All right. These guys sounding pretty loud. Alright, they're gonna be here. Let's see, on my end, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up some of like I'm pulling up my name list for Flame, because I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the Fire Pack, unless it's a completely new pack, which I doubt. I'd be especially shocked if the Leaf Pack tried to show up down here. Hello. Alright. So, Left Gulch. First name is Yanak. Alright. If these names mean anything in any language, by the way, please let me know, because right now it's just a bunch of random syllables. Flame names are just random syllables thrown together. Tulukan? Alright, let's go with that. Tulukan? Nuklana. So, Nuklana. And Skotha. Ooh, that's a fun one. I like that. We get some pretty crazy names, but Yanak. Hello. Why do you look like Alpha, the wolf in Alpha and Omega? This particular pattern, I don't know what it is about this particular look, but this particular wolf look just makes me think of that movie Alpha and Omega, and I cannot unsee it. Please tell me I'm not the only one. I feel like I'm going crazy here over that. Alright, Tulukan. It's a few of us teaming up on you. Callie is doing pretty great, I think. Alright, let's get Tulukan going. Ooh, we got some pretty good hits on you. There we go. Now leave our territory or else. hunting we could do around here? Not sure on hunting. Well, there is like a deer nearby, I guess. Maybe somewhere. I like how we're just kind of like passing business. Like, alright, that was fun. Now what we do? Okay, how about this? It's a buck mule deer. Bit more of a challenge, but there it is. At the very least, we can feed our pups. So let's go. Okay, we need to regain stamina for sure. Ugh, don't like that. That guy was like, I'm coming! No, I'm not! Okay, pups are like losing health fast to this buck. Don't like that. Okay. Go safety. I see that you're kind of getting a little low. Wind, go to safety. Or you can get something to eat. Seriously, that was risky. Wind, get something to eat. You're the smallest right now. You finished eating, and we're gonna sleep. And then, I think when we wake up, we'll be ready to continue to the next quest. I'm gonna wrap up the episode there. Quest completed! Do a pack rally when you can. Excellent! This means our pups are grown! Alright, pups, get yourselves some food. Is that one or two cougars? No, that's a fox. That's a cougar trying to chase a fox. Guys, leave the cougar alone. Here we go! And all of your surviving pups have learned the basics of hunting! So we can proceed to the next quest now or stay here in wintertime longer. Let's go ahead and hit continue. So that way we can continue next episode. Alrighty, now... Yep, injury is healed already. Excellent. I think the deer is going to be gone too. Yes, it is. Okay, now it's saying we have to find the den. We'll do that soon. We'll do that in the next episode, but for now I'm gonna wrap things up. But guys, thank you so much for joining me for this episode of WolfQuest. I am so glad that we've been able to complete at least 1 year of Neftis' life here in the Wyvern Peak pack. I'm forgetting the names. It's been so long. Please excuse me if like I mess anything up, because I'm trying. Oh, we did take out their leader. I didn't remember that. I thought Yannick was their leader in Left Gulch for some reason. Well, they're still doing pretty well for themselves. They're doing better than Eagle Rock already. Oh. These guys are going to be some pretty worthy rivals to us. Hopefully not too worthy. But anyways, I'm going to leave this off here. So guys, thank you so much. And if you enjoyed, please hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know any of your thoughts. And subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next episode. Stay safe out there, everyone.